let's see here. We've got a lot of things to talk about today. Maybe they'll show up in the blinds. We got Jon Stewart quitting his show.
Bye. I'm not surprised. I mean,
I know
somebody tries to tell me who I can talk about, I'm out.
Yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but he wanted to bring up some, I don't know, popular issues in culture right now involving AI.
Look at you being facetious.
And then the parent company of his show,
it's called Apple,
is Apple. And they said, no, you can't talk about that. And you can't interview that one person. Please refrain from talking about this issue. And he said, I'm gotta go. The only bad thing about this is that people lost their jobs. You know, not the only thing. But that is something that's, you know.
The thing I will say, though, is I bet that Jon Stewart he's a stand-up guy.
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine he will make those people whole.
And if you want to hear the conversation that they wouldn't let him have, he just went over to Comedy Central and interviewed
which is also great
there.
Ratings for that show, which, by the way, good on them.
Mm-hmm.
Although I wish he was there more because I honestly only watch it when he's on.
What did you say? Say that a little louder into the microphone.
When he's on!
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's usually, and it's, by the way, a YouTube video that they post days later, but then I watch it. But that's what that's the world we live in today.
Yes.
People don't sit down and watch appointment television anymore.
No, I don't. It's on my time. You know what's also on my time? And your time? Blind items. All right, Mike, let's get together and have some blind items. I know.
Real
it was kind of clunky.
Segue action.
Here's some blind items on your time. Here we go. The A-lister is doing what they should have done from the get-go, but it's still going to be a hard sell for many, especially at these larger venues.
Oh.
An A-lister is doing what they should have done from the get-go, but it's going to still be a hard sell for many, especially at some of these larger venues.
Huh.
Taylor Swift is going to...
No.
I'll just buzz you now.
But now we can do hashtag Taylor Swift in this post, and people will watch it.
Put up a face.
Is it something that... Is it someone who has fought with Taylor Swift in the past?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so it's not Kanye.
No.
The weird phrasing of this blind item indicates that they were going to do a tour or not do a tour, or they were going to do something on a tour.
Yep, you're right in the right vein there. It's about a tour.
Okay.
A-lister is doing what they should have done from the get-go on their tour, but it's still going to be a hard sell for many, especially at these larger venues.
Oh, no.
The answer is not sing.
No.
It's not J-Lo, is it?
Yep.
Oh. What was
You see what she did?
No.
Okay, let me fill in the blank
Oh,
here,
wow.
though. Jennifer Lopez is doing what she should have done from the get-go, but it's still going to be a hard sell for many, especially at these larger venues. Let me get the exact quote so I make sure I'm not lying to you here. Jennifer Lopez, This Is Me Now tour has quietly changed its name.
Oh.
It is now Jennifer Lopez, This Is Me Live / The Greatest Hits Tour.
Oh, I see.
Basically, all of her new stuff wasn't selling venues. They had to cancel a bunch of shows, and now she's changing it to a Greatest Hits Tour. The blind item saying, that's good. She should have did that from the get-go, but it's still not going to help sell out some of these venues.
Oh, no. I mean,
Not
it worked
surprising.
for Madonna because typically, correct me if I'm wrong, Bradley, but Madonna used to do... It's because your husband
my
loves
gay
Madonna.
husband. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Go ahead.
He loves and knows everything about and's been to many concerts.
Yeah.
But in the past, she did a lot of her other deeper cuts and not greatest hits. And she promises to her that she would do greatest hits.
Yeah, I will say Madonna was able to get away with that a lot longer than I think most. And you have to be a certain kind of successful performer to do that.
Right.
It's clear that Jennifer Lopez has apparently entered a part of her career trajectory that does not allow for people to want to hear any new things that she has in the works.
Oh my gosh.
Which is kind of sad, right? Like, I'm sure as an artist, she's like, God, screw you guys. I want to do my new stuff.
Well, to also be fair, the two of you and I could name 40 Madonna songs. You guys, I don't think, could name 5 J-Lo songs.
That's true. That is absolutely
that
true.
is so
Maybe
true.
2.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Jenny from the Block,
Mm-hmm.
and that other song.
Yep.
I think
Tonight,
I wiped it out.
You will be here in my arms, waiting for tonight. Got it.
Oh,
See, I
that's her.
told you to.
Yep.
You guys knew. I didn't
You
know.
don't. You know that song? You know that
I
song.
do know that song now, but I didn't know it was J-Lo.
Oh, okay.
Also, Her Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh, love.
And then On the
don't
Floor.
cost a-
That's another big one.
On the floor. What's she doing on the floor?
Don't get on the floor.
Oh, yeah,
That's one with
yeah.
Pitbull, right?
I mean, they're good dance tunes. It's just that I think she's, don't kill me for this,
Go
but
for it.
Why
her
would we
type of
kill you?
pop
That seems severe.
music, we liked when we were 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's
And
aged. It is definitely
she's
aged in a way
aged.
that has not followed the audience. I mean, Olivia
Right.
Rodrigo, Dua Lipa, this is not.
Exactly. So
And I would say those are
contemporary-
probably even old acts at this point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, compared to what's hot with the kids.
Yeah. And there wasn't something super unique about her when she was in the heyday of her pop music.
And you really only have one or two of those artists in a generation. That's why I think Taylor Swift is able to fill that space that Madonna probably does, and is also probably the reason that my not actual husband but gay partner.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just, he'll be like, "Are you telling people we're married?"
Oh, sorry.
I mean, we basically are, but it's a thing.
Yeah,
Never mind.
No, yeah, me too.
The moral of the story to that non-story is he was on the couch watching that damn Taylor Swift documentary. Thanks, Mike. This morning when I left
This
for
morning.
work.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Can't
got
hear
it. Madonna's aging out. He's got to find a new diva. So.
Oh no.
I love it. All right, let's go ahead and do another one here. This B-list comedian was successful at getting back in the public eye with a blatant lie about two people much higher than him on the list. Now, as far as that was the only motivation. Now, as far as the rumor goes, it isn't true. Usually you have to at least be in the same room for that to happen. So we've got a B-list comedian who was successful at getting back in the public eye with a blatant lie he told about two people higher on the list than he is. And that was the only motivation for him. As far as the rumor goes, that isn't true. You'd have to be in the same room for that to happen.
Oh, okay. Is this an actor or comedian?
One of them. Well, so there's a B-list comedian.
Yeah.
And then as far as the two people higher on the list, one is an actor.
Is this somehow tangentially related to like Diddy?
No.
Okay, so they're not saying like
This is
this
not
person was
Diddy
okay.
related. No.
Comedian. Was he somehow on a lower level because he did something inappropriate?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. He just hasn't.
There's a lot of comedians that have done things,
sexual?
but no, I don't think this
Okay.
person falls into that category.
Pete
They've
Davidson.
just kind of fallen down a little bit from where their highest point was.
Okay.
B-list.
Yeah, this B-list comedian was successful at getting back in the public eye with a blatant lie he told about two people much higher on the list. That was the only motivation for him. Now, as far as the rumor goes, it isn't true. Usually you have to be in the same room for that to happen. Now, I will say that. Go ahead.
So that's a pregnancy?
Yep.
Because you have to be in the same room.
Usually that helps.
And it's not Mindy Kaling or something?
Nope.
BJ Novak?
Nope.
Oh, good guess. Because Aziz Ansari is a sideways connection to them from The Office.
So we've got a comedian that told a blatant lie about these two individuals. Now, the two people that he told the lie about, they're higher on the list. And I will say much higher on the list. One of them is an A-list actor.
So he's implying that this A-list actor and somebody else were getting it on.
Are pregnant. Correct.
Are pregnant. Okay.
Even further, are pregnant.
I want to correct that. I just realized Aziz Ansari is on
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec and not on The Office. Okay. Is this someone that they did a project with, like a movie?
I don't think so.
Okay. God. They were just
I don't
like
think the
at a
two
party?
are really related.
Okay.
The B-list comedian said something on a podcast.
Oh, is this Kathy Griffin?
No.
Okay. Seems like something she would do.
Might be quicker to go the opposite direction and try to find the couple that might be rumored to be pregnant.
The couple that's rumored to be pregnant.
One is an A-list actor.
So is that Leo?
Nope.
Brad?
Nope.
Ben Affleck and somebody else? Okay.
This individual is climbing, but not quite to their level yet.
Oh, the A-list actor?
Mhm.
Okay.
Climbing up the ranks pretty quickly, though.
Okay, so is
Timothy
it an Austin?
Chalamet
Oh, Timothy Chalamet.
and
Sorry.
Jenner.
Yes. There you
Lady.
go.
Kylie.
Kylie.
But
Yep.
we don't know the
My Jenner's
comedian.
mixed up.
You guys don't, apparently. You haven't heard this story yet.
No.
Okay, so the comedian is clearly
Just
someone
seeking-
in that generation. So it's a younger comedian.
I wouldn't say he's even in that generation. He just broke the news on a podcast saying that he saw or heard a rumor from somebody that worked at a grocery store.
Will Ferrell. No, I'm kidding.
Nope. Not a comedic actor. This is, although he has
A
done some
comedian.
things, more of just a comedian who
Like a
had a
stand-up
very
guy.
popular TV show.
Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond.
Nope.
Can you imagine?
I don't know if you guys are going to get to this part,
Ray
but
Romano. Okay, a TV show.
the TV show was more of a, they presented like clips. It was a clip show, like
Oh,
funny clips throughout the week.
Oh,
what's his
weekly
name?
check-in show.
From Comedy Central?
Yep.
Yeah, what's his name?
Uh,
You know him. I know him. I can see his face.
And ask him his name.
White guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Moore.
Nope.
I do the
Is this like a talk soup person?
yeah,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
right? Talk soup. What's
his show was
name?
called something else, but I think he might have started on Talk Soup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's his name?
DT.
Donald Terry.
Thank God you said Terry.
What did you think I was going to say? Trump?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe he didn't do Talk Soup, but he had a show
This
very
sounds
similar to
like
Talk Soup.
comic.
Okay, so
DT is his initials.
okay.
Dylan Thomas.
His most popular show is his last name with a point and an O.
Tosh.
Point oh.
Daniel
Daniel
Tosh.
Tosh.
Daniel
Yeah.
Tosh. Point O.
I
Okay.
forgot he
fame.
existed.
Yeah, that's why he's a B-list comedian now, despite being very
Oh.
popular not too
He
long
wants-
ago.
Okay.
According to the blind item, Daniel Tosh was successful at getting back in the public eye by making up a blatant lie about two people higher on the list. He claims he heard it from somebody at a grocery store. As far as the actual rumor goes, normally you have to be in the same room for something like that to happen. That being Kylie Jenner.
I see.
So they're
That
putting
being
the
pregnant.
smackdown. I would not ever
That is
put
gonna
any
be
reality behind that statement.
no.
But wow, what a world.
what a world we live in.
I think she's too smart for that.
Can you just like sit with the reality that was that blind item for a minute?
Mhm.
Just say the words like Daniel Tosh
It's a Mad Lib.
said on a podcast.
Mhm.
That he heard a rumor from
That
somebody at a
Timothy
grocery
Chalamet-
store,
That Timothy Chalamet.
and Kylie
and
Jenner,
Kylie Jenner
are pregnant.
Like
Mhm.
that's
Like,
just,
what did she get a pregnancy test at a grocery store or something? Is that
what?
No clue.
okay? Well, I mean, how does the grocery store?
Why did you get a grocery store?
That's
The
where
rumor.
that's where
That's
the
in
rumor
Heard
came
the
from.
rumor.
That was in the blind item?
No,
Yes!
I added that to it. I
You
was
did?
giving more context to it.
But that's
That
not.
wasn't in the initial blind. It wasn't in the
You
initial
just
blind
added
item.
flair.
I've read the story. I know what they're talking about. There is an actual
so
story
in the
that
podcast,
on the podcast, he says
conversation.
he
Got it.
talked
I
to a
thought you were
person-
just like spitballing.
No. He actually talked to somebody who works at a grocery store, and apparently they give him this information that Kylie,
Got
for
it.
one way or another, they know she's pregnant. I don't know.
Yeah, that
She
doesn't
got
make any
some-
sense.
Maybe
Like
she got some
guy's like,
cream to rub on her
I was
breast.
sitting in the canned vegetable aisle,
And
and I
I heard.
heard Kylie Jenner look over to her phone and say, "Oh God, I'm pregnant from Timothy Chalamet."
All right,
And
let's
then
hear
I
it.
called my friend Daniel.
And then I called my mom and said, "What do I do?"
All righty, let's move on and do another one here. This A-minus list actress who's going to have a huge year made it seem as if her life event was a secret. Maybe she thought it was a secret, but all of her fans and the blinds have been talking about it for a couple of years.
How do we describe her again?
An A-minus list actress who's about to have a huge year.
Gwyneth Paltrow is endorsing McDonald's.
Nope.
With Lil Yachty.
A minus
We've got an
actress.
A-minus list actress who's going to have a huge year. Made it seem like her life event was a secret.
okay.
Maybe she thought it was a secret, but her fans and the blinds have been talking about it for a couple of years.
How about Rebel Wilson lost her virginity at 35?
Nope.
Oh God, that
No.
was a good
That was a
guess.
really good guess.
I mean, but nobody actually, that wasn't news, by the way. We've known, and I meant to go back and look, but she implies that this is like breaking news. I swear this was in a story
She
years
said the
ago.
only person she ever told was her editor
I
for
don't-
the new book.
But I honestly feel like we knew that years ago. So I wanted to do the digging, but I
and then
haven't because it's like, why do I need to waste my
I
time?
do this kind of stuff all the time. I start going on some deep road of like, why am I looking at all of this?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a
let's
sickness
figure
we
this
have.
out.
Mike's like,
I
you
will
should just
say-
finish what's in front of you.
Yeah.
I will say the
big
part
life
where it's going to
event.
be a big year,
Yeah, big
half of that has already happened.
Oh.
Like a marriage?
Well, okay, you got to the life event. The life event is a marriage.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
So the
okay.
A-list actress who's going to have a
Engaged. You're
huge
saying they're
year.
already engaged.
More than that, the A-list actress who is about to have a huge year made it seem like her marriage was a secret. Maybe it was to her, but all of her fans in the blinds knew for a long time that she was married.
Oh. Who had a secret marriage?
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
An A-minus list actress who's going to have a big
But how
year,
did her fans
and
know?
half of that. Well, the blind items have been talking about it, and apparently her fans
Oh.
have been talking about it for a couple of
Okay.
years.
Adele?
Nope.
Okay.
Actress.
A-minus
A-minus list actress.
Actress.
Who's already had one half of a very
Astrophysicist.
big year.
Is she pregnant also?
No.
Okay.
Okay. A-minus list actress. Is she in a superhero franchise?
He says that, but he doesn't know everybody in the superhero franchise.
No, but I mean,
No,
it,
she's
narrows,
not.
it narrows things
Okay,
down
yeah.
for you. You're
How-
welcome.
She is not.
Okay.
Is she a comedic actress?
She is not a comedic actress, or known specifically to be a comedic actress.
It's not like Jennifer Aniston, is it?
Think of why an
Uh,
actress might have a big year.
Oscars.
Oh, she won an Oscar.
No.
She's in a big blockbuster movie.
And one half
Oh,
of the year
Zendaya?
has already happened. Not Zendaya.
Florence Pugh. Pugh. Anya Taylor-Joy.
You're in the
Oh,
right.
yes, she did get married to
Anya
that guy.
Taylor-Joy.
You're
Yeah,
in the
they-
right. Yep. You got it.
Okay,
They,
we got it.
They
You
were
win.
kissing
They were kissing.
in a photo, and I was like, "Who is that? She's kissing."
She posted on Anna Taylor-Joy posted on social media that she and Malcolm McRae secretly got married 2 years ago. The blind items are saying that's not a secret. We've been talking about that since you got married 2
Yeah.
years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
So
That's interesting. But you
no
know, to
secret
be
to her
fair,
fans.
unless it happens in a tabloid, it's
Yeah.
not real.
This
Right.
is true. By the way, she's going to be the star of
Furiosa.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
I'm very concerned about that film.
Why?
Yeah, me too. I just don't see her as a young Charlize Theron
Well,
because that's who the character
Mhm.
is.
yeah, I don't. It's not even so much about Anna Taylor-Joy. It's about like I don't know. Like, is there anything there storytelling wise? Like, I don't know. I'm curious because the last one, amazing.
Yeah.
But I almost am like, how much more can you do with this world?
That's the problem with,
And look, I love Chris Hemsworth.
yeah. But
I just don't know. I've got hesitations.
yeah. Well, we have, just
Uninformed hesitation.
I think we all loved Mad Max back in the day, the
Yeah.
original, and so we have an attachment.
Well, and I love
to
the
that.
Charlize Theron one, but it did get a little like I was like, ooh, what is like, ooh, it's a little. Where are we going? So I don't know. I'm just curious.
We'll see it though.
Oh, for sure.
And that last one, regardless of the storyline, it grossed $400 million.
Yeah.
So
No.
they're going to be making, and continuing that storyline.
Sure.
We'll see if it's good or not. But
Yeah.
yep, there you go. Let's do another blind item here as we're rolling right along. How about this one? This B-minus list reality star is trying to draw attention away from a federal lawsuit by expressing fake outrage over a far more trivial behavior of an ex. So again, we've got a
Oh.
B-minus list reality star trying to draw attention away from a federal lawsuit by expressing fake outrage around a far more trivial behavior from an ex.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is.
Mhm.
I
You
can
got
see
it.
it. It's not Kim Zolciak,
It is not Kim Zolciak.
but I saw somebody with an X. Oh God, what is this?
Is this a
B-minus list-
woman?
No.
Okay, it's not.
B-minus list reality star drawing attention
Oh,
away from
reality
a
star.
federal lawsuit by expressing fake outrage over more trivial behavior from an ex. The ex is a woman.
Okay.
So trivial behavior from an ex, like she did something heinous.
She's doing something. So this B- list reality star male
It's like, look over here.
is saying
Yes.
he's outraged by it. Meanwhile, he's just trying to get the attention away from a federal lawsuit he's facing.
The federal lawsuit.
Reality show.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Is this
Not
a
Andy
singing
Cohen.
competition, Judge?
Nope.
Okay.
So it's not a Real Housewives kind of thing.
Nope.
Ooh,
Reality competition?
Nope.
a love show.
Nope.
Scott Disick?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yes.
he was yapping about Courtney.
He's like, quit
Yep.
making love in front of our
Kids. Yep.
Yep.
Not making love, but they're just
what's
a
the
lot of
federal
PDA.
lawsuit?
Yeah, it's funny. He's outraged and making a whole big deal about the fact that Courtney is making out with Travis Barker in front of their kids. Meanwhile, he's being sued for nearly $200,000 from a federal lawsuit against his company, Talentless.
Okay.
I did not know that.
There's
Tell me
apparently
more.
a photo that, and this is, I think, from if I read it correctly, it's like a tabloid or I don't remember the exact company, but somebody took a picture of Kim and Tristan Thompson. He then took that photo, used it in a promotional format for his company called Talentless.
Oh.
And as a result,
Because he has
the
no talent.
former Backgrid is the name of the
Oh, yeah.
company that is suing him for $150,000.
But totally understandable. Backgrid is like Splash. It's
Yeah.
one of those photo
So
agencies.
he took a photo and didn't
that
give
he didn't
credit,
have
and then he used it
permission.
in advertising.
Correct.
Yes.
He
Okay.
took one of their photos, didn't
Yeah.
give them any credit,
Yeah.
and then used it as an advertising promotional
I am here to
photograph.
tell you, people
$150,000.
do not mess around when you use their photos.
No, do not do this. Well,
Mostly
And-
because in this digital world,
Mhm.
you ain't never going to get away with that.
No.
If that picture's online.
yeah, you can just do a really
Simple
quick
Google
search
search.
for the picture.
I used a word once in an Instagram post in a hashtag that somebody had trademarked,
Oh, wow.
What?
Didn't know you could trade a
and I got a cease and desist. Wow. I had to take it out of my Instagram post. I don't know if I really had to legally, but I did because I was like, I don't need this in my life. It was a dumb
What?
hashtag. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to deal with that.
That's so weird.
I'm just saying, like, you put something on the internet, people will find it. So don't steal.
All right, let's
God.
do one more.
Even though I
Scared
didn't know
now.
I was stealing
Let's do-
because I wasn't stealing.
Yeah.
You understand, I just had the clever idea. But somebody else had that clever idea
I don't
already.
think you should be able to trademark hashtags.
Yeah.
Those are for the public. Just my opinion.
let's do another quick one.
Yeah, let's do
We have
it.
very little time left, but I don't think this one's going to take you very long because I think there might be a chance you've already talked about this. Let's see. This A/A- list actress is a Nepo baby. She thinks she isn't, but she is. Her slightly lower on the list sibling has always embraced being a Nepo baby and used it to her advantage.
Gone.
This is Zoe Deschanel. Very out of touch. She was on a podcast talking about how she did not benefit from her father being a DP and being nominated for 6 Oscars. I'm sorry, but you're going to get at the front of the line for an audition.
Yeah.
You just make an appointment at that point. You don't have to stand out in the line.
I don't
It's so
understand why anyone would rationalize that conversation. I would just say, well, I am very grateful and fortunate for any privileges I had in this business
yeah.
because I realize it's a tough business and I hope that my work speaks for itself.
You always have the right thing to say. That's why you're a part of our PR
That's why
firm.
we run a PR firm that nobody actually pays us for.
Yeah.
And according to
So,
the blind item, Zoe Deschanel is a Nepo baby. She thinks she isn't, but she is. And then, of course, her sister Emily apparently has no problem using the fact that she's a Nepo baby to get her jobs,
Yeah.
according to
go.
the blind items.
Yeah.
Good luck to her.
Good luck to all of them.
And Mike,
Yeah.
good luck to you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you for bringing us another fabulous episode of your favorite ever podcast. It's called Blind by the Item. We have a website, blindbytheitem.com. We'll be doing this again tomorrow and every other day. Until then, thanks for listening to
Blinded by the item.
Bye.